Hi everyone. I'm unmuted now as well. I have been having tech issues after tech issues today. Kel, it's good to see you. Welcome in. Hey Andy. It's calling tech support. I'm gonna at this rate. Oh boy. So yeah, I thought I'd gone live, but OBS said no when I said confirm, yes, go live. OBS went, no, we're not going to. And then my mic didn't unmute, despite me hitting unmute. So now I'm having a day. But I hope everyone's doing well. It was good to see you, Kel and Indy. Oh, am I echoing now too? Oh, okay, great. Hang on. Am I echoing? Am I still echoing, or is it the desktop mic echoing? That's not fine. Oh, for goodness. Now what? What's going on now? I don't know how this is echoing. Something like fan sound? Hopefully that stops the fan sound. The fan sound is because I had a fan on. No echoes now, at least. Okay. Let's try. Luke, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Ninja Peanuts. I don't know who that is, but thank you. You should not have done that. No echo sound. So if I do this, is this now echoing? Also, hi Dutch, welcome in. Oh boy, this is going great. It's a stream. Is it only when I go into game? Sound is off kilter. Thank you very much. When you say off kilter, is it like something's wildly loud? Like all the gates of hell have opened up. That might be because Karlak is raging.
Important is ever easy.
It's either that or you can hear the train that's going by. It is Karlak. Okay, that's alright. Alrighty. So yeah. It's been a day. Yeah, Karlak is angry because tech issues. That's what I'm going with. My fan was not the problem. Well, I'm putting it back on now because it's humid as hell. Alrighty. Okay. Should we start this again? Hi everyone, welcome in. We are 30 minutes after the start of stream. Except apparently I've only been live for 6 minutes. What did you miss in the 20 odd minutes that stream wasn't live? Not a lot. I talked a lot and sold some stuff and then came and started punching paladins in the face. It's honor mode, so I can't go back and reload the save, unfortunately. For those who haven't been here for, I am going to just continue this fight in the background. But for those who haven't been here, this version of honor mode, I'm playing as a paladin. If I break my Paladin Oath, I am counting that as a wipe on honor mode and restarting. So, needless to say, it's mildly stressful. but it's also a lot of fun.
Count on me.
We're currently dealing with Karlach stuff. And yeah, it's been a day. I have been extremely busy. Today I finished work an hour and a half later than I should have done, so I've not had time. So please bear with me. Andy, that sounds great. Tiefling, Tempest, Cleric, love it. Love the sound of it. Dutch, you had session 0? Session 0s are awesome. I'm glad to hear that your DM is doing them. They're important. They're a big safety tool. I hope you had fun. And yes, it is Monday 2.0 in a big way. I had a public holiday yesterday, so my sense of time is out the window. I don't know what planet I'm on right now. It's been a lot. Today has been a lot. It is good to see you all. Thank you for bearing with me while I figured everything out.
Your time is come.
Let's just do this.
Still on my feet.
Oh boy. I really regret saying fire to that doorway now.
One day I'll catch a break.
One day I'll catch a break. That'll do. And then we'll second that. Get myself out of the flames. Right. Oh boy. Yeah. For those who don't know, yesterday was a public holiday in the UK, which means everything's wonky. Everything's broken. You went through rules, Discord, table of clerks. Nice! That's really cool. That is really cool, Dachi. It sounds like the GM knows what they're doing.
Got it.
And they're being really sensible, which is awesome. We love well thought out GM prep? I guess it's GM prep. You know what, Will? You can go up this way. You're not as speedy as Astarion, who I've managed to sprint down here before in one turn, but you should, hopefully.
Let's finish this. On my way.
I hit Shadowheart. Sorry folks, please bear with me a moment.
Can't even catch my breath.
I really can't. That's not what I wanted to do.
At the ready.
Can I? Ooh, just about. Oh, you bitch! No! Okay. Yeah, it's only going to be my first bear romancer. Oh, you're in for a fun time with that. Where Georgia got this other gift girlfriend and Refi made it out 3. Nice! That sounds like good progress, Cindy. That sounds like really good progress. I'm taking a breather. Just bear with me a moment while I catch up with you all. I had to like a tweet from the DM today. Started eating group with general chat being called the unnamed tavern. Session 0. Player rolled a centaur and we wonder how we got into the tavern, so we just said it was a repurposed barn. I know it's canon. Chat is now the repurposed barn. I love it. I'm guessing you were the centaur, Dutch. Euphoric thing. Euphoric thing. Your voice training has gone well enough that a client on a call last week was mansplaining a speciality to me. Oh no! Oh my god. And he emailed you last week after you explicitly said not to do something, stating he did the thing. Oh. On the one hand, the vindication of I told you not to do it and now look what happened. And also, yeah, you're getting mansplained too. The rite of passage. One that I wish no one had to deal with. But at the same time, I hope it wasn't too difficult to fix the thing that they broke. I hope you at least were able to deal with that relatively easily. I'm just gonna that now. Welcome to womanhood. Yep. No worries, indeed. Thank you so much for stopping in. I apologize for all the chaos at the beginning of stream. But yes, if I don't see you beforehand, I will definitely see you on Saturday for rollies. This is bullshit, lady. Stop shielding. Good job, Carlac.
Fuck them. Fuck Thariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Okay. Sleep well, Indy. Take it easy. Hopefully hopefully next stream will be less tech riddled. Yeah. Take care of yourself, Indy. And thank you for stopping in.
That's right, she won't. She can't. She couldn't even lay a finger.
I found out at 2 p.m. today that I was joining a VO session as an observer, basically. And the VO session started at 3, which meant I was losing an hour of work time, 2 hours of work time, near enough. And yeah, basically Karlak's laugh there just sums up my day today. I have been going from one thing to another without a break in between. I got maybe an hour to eat my dinner, and that's it. And now she's I had to will. Karlak, you're lucky I love you. Stop saying to Will. He goes down, I'm gonna lose my shit.
I should get these wounds taken care
of. But yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I had an absolute blast sitting in on VO because one of the actors absolutely killed it, and I'm just sat here like, I get to approve all this stuff. This is great. On the other hand, it meant that I stayed over an hour and a half late to work and got nothing done out of it because I was basically there as a consultant, which means I now have a crap ton of work to catch up on tomorrow. And I am already booked in back-to-back meetings all day tomorrow. So, my week is going swimmingly. I am going to be insanely busy this week. So I apologize if I'm a little frenetic, I think is the word. A little frantic, a little stressed.
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look?
Hot.
Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to calm it down.
Sounds busy but also fun, yeah. I mean, if I didn't like my job, then I would be miserable, but I fucking thrive on my job. I'm not gonna apologize for swearing. I nearly apologized for swearing then. I'm not gonna apologize. I fucking love my job. I've been talking about this a lot today because there's been there's been some fuss on Twitter about giving up stuff when you hit certain ages. And I'm sat here like, if I followed that advice, I would still be working a dead-end lab job that made me incredibly miserable if I survived that long at all in that environment. And as soon as I turned my back on that, as soon as I started embracing all of my nerdy, so-called childish hobbies, completely unapologetically, within a handful of months, I ended up changing careers, getting a job that I love, that I, according to my review today, I kick ass at, that, you know, has opened the door to so many things. I'm more than 30. I love games. I love D&D. I love painting minis. I'm not getting kids. The closest I'm going to get is a dog. And sod the so-called... Sod following the prescribed life path. Because it's bullshit. Don't listen to anyone that says that you should do something by a certain age. It's bullshit. You do you. As long as it's not hurting anyone, go after what makes you happy. But also, yes, Karlach. Karlach is hot. I'm gonna flirt shamelessly with Karlach. Because life is short, and Karlach is hot.
High pain tolerance, and a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
Is that a little better? That I had to move the mic away to deal with the previous sound issues, and I forgot to move it back. So happy for you. Thank you, Kel. Thank you.
Sounds like a good lead. Hopefully our guy will be among them. A tune-up would do this old tub a world of good.
But yeah, like, as I was saying, if anyone tells you that you should be doing something by a certain age, or that even, you know, you should be doing something because of X social expectation, throw the whole person in the bin. You don't need that kind of pressure in your life. I followed that advice from my late teens to my late 20s. I hated it. I was miserable. Turns out life is so much better when you just go for the shit that makes you happy, especially if it's not hurting anyone else. Like, I was thinking about this. In the past 5 years, I've come out as non-binary. I've completely changed from a strong scientific career path to a creative industry. I have gone from being very suppressed about my interests and my passions to being infuriatingly loud about them, to the point where I piss people off about how loud I am about them. I've completely changed my approach to life, to fitness, to exercise, to streaming, to literally every aspect of my life. Pretty much the only thing that hasn't changed is my relationship, and even then my partner's transitioned. So it's like everything around me has changed in the past 5 years, and I wouldn't change it for the world, because I love my life, and it is really cool to be able to say that after living with chronic mental health issues for my entire adult life. Probably in the past year, I've finally been able to have days where I'm like, actually, you know, mental health is pretty good. It is wild. It is wild, Kel, and it is really wild to be able to... Because there was a point where I didn't think I would ever experience good mental health days. Because I started showing symptoms that and apologies, this is going to be quite heavy, but I started showing symptoms of mental health illness, like mental illness, really young. I was probably about 10 or 11 when I first started showing those symptoms. You know, depression and anxiety have shaped my entire teens, my entire young adult life. I've been through therapists, counselling, you know, treatments of all shapes and sizes and varieties. Nothing worked. Nothing stuck. And it was not for want of trying. So, it is weird and it is awesome to be able to now sort of sit here and be like, oh, I'm finding out what it feels like to be happy. This is cool. I like it. Let's keep this up. Let's keep doing this thing. Oh yeah. Apologies for the slight heavy deviation at the end of that rant, but basically, things get really good when you start going after the stuff that makes you happy, and when you stop trying to pretend like
Hellfire.
your hobbies
She's
are
coming.
something to be embarrassed about.
Well, you've been naughty, and you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
I never ate last year's been an absolute roller coaster. I can imagine. I can imagine. And I mean, I've been out for 2 years, 3 years, something like that now. I'm still trying to work out how my gender works. Or my lack of gender works. I just know that it doesn't fit into your typical A or B. It's somewhere in the grey between, and I'm cool with that. But it wasn't just gender. It was how my brain interacted with the world just wasn't working in the sense of I knew what I should be doing, and I say that with heavy air quotes. You know, I know the path that was supposed to be the right one, where I did the science, and I got the next degree up, and I got the bachelor's and the master's and the PhD, and then I went up the ranks of all the different technician trees, and then I was a postdoc, and then basically academic sciences. And you can tell from my voice, even just saying that is exhausting. You know, I was meant to find a nice man, settle down, have 2 point whatever kids, a dog, and a white picket fence. And that's great if that's what you want from life. But I was also supposed to give up, you know, writing and D&D and games and live gigs and tattoos and piercings and, you know, call me childish or selfish or whatever, but I really like games. I like storytelling. I like having tattoos and piercings and occasionally dyeing my hair weird colours. I don't get why I have to give those up, because surely part of the joy of being an adult means that no one can tell you, no, you can't do that. You know, I grew up constantly being unable to dye my hair colours, to only ever have one hole in my ear, and that's the one I hear out of. And tattoos were considered, you know, next to criminal. So, you know, at what point was I supposed to have that? If I followed all the paths that I was supposed to, I was never supposed to have that. And yet here I am, tattooed and pierced and happy as hell. So, yeah. All I'm saying is just because you should doesn't mean you have to. And it sucks and it's hard because people will make your life miserable for going against the grain. But it is worth everything, because I'm coming up to a year in my current job, right? And I am happier and more confident professionally than I have ever been. I am happier in myself. The first time in my life, I am losing weight. I am getting healthy. I am mentally healthier than I've ever been in my life. And a lot of it has come down to me going, fuck it. I am tired of people telling me how to live my life. I am going to do what I want now. Luckily, I've got you lovely lot who listen to me ramble about this bullshit for way too long. And an incredible partner and some amazing friends who have given me the space to do that and the grace to be an absolute fuck up if I need to. And they haven't made me feel any less for it, and it's great. They've just accepted me as I am. I cannot tell you how much that means to me. Think about yourself and understanding Squiff. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You know, you get the designated job, the opposite gender spouse, and the 2 point whatever kids in the suburbs with the, you know, being presentable and respectable and, you know, bullshit. More encompassing soon. Hair appointment next Friday. Sounds awesome, Kel. Love that. Please tell me all about your ink. I mean, I'm sat here with, you know, near enough a full half sleeve going on each side. Plenty of other tattoos scattered across my body. I am going to be inked from jawline to ankles. And I am the more I get, the happier I am, because, you know, and another thing, apparently I'm in a ranty mood today. Another thing, you tell me that tattoos make you less professional, and then sit and complain about meetings that go on for hours. You need to really reassess what it means to get a tattoo, because getting tattoos means you can sit for hours while someone jabs needles into your arm without flinching, and then spend several weeks taking care of it so it doesn't get infected or damaged. So people with gorgeous tattoos are probably way more patient and way more tolerant than you give them credit for. And I mean particularly the ones that cover extensive parts of your body. I'm not talking like a little doodle on your wrist. I'm talking like half sleeves, full sleeves, stuff like that. That probably shows a lot more patience and tolerance than you're giving them credit for. Because that shit is not cheap, and it is not easy to get, and it is not easy to take care of. Speaking from experience here. Anyway. No, it's cool, Kel. These streams are not meant to be professional streams, quote, professional streams in any way. They are basically social streams. So, please talk away.
Well, you absolute stinker! You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank.
Mizora, stop
We had
talking
a
about
deal,
yanking leashes. It's
Will.
giving me ideas.
But Karlak's still breathing.
I'm
I've
straight she's
taken more
breathing.
pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady.
And that's why
By
we
the
love
way,
Karlak.
Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
Yes, I love it on your shoulder. That sounds great, Kel. And I fully support covering up old tattoos that stand for things you're not a part of anymore. You've probably seen, if you've seen any of my painting streams, you probably see that I have a nice big pair of happy fangs tattooed on my wrist. That's covering up a tattoo that was there before, which you probably also saw. Most of you, like, who've known me around a while, I used to have Crusader tattooed on my wrist. That was because of Tyranids community. Without going too much into it, because it still hurts. If I'm brutally honest, it still hurts to talk about it. But yeah, he turned out to be not such a great person. I got that shit blasted over. And you know what? The fangs are 100% Nastarian reference. So, For someone who turned out to be a transphobic, homophobic, right-wing piece of shit, to then have a tattoo blasting over it from a pansexual, flamboyant vampire who is about as liberal as they... I mean, actually no, Astarion was probably a Tory, but played by someone who is about as far away from here as could be. The layers are there. The layers are there, exactly, Cal. And apart from all of that, I love vampires. I have done since I was a kid. So, at the very basic level, it's an ode to every vampire story ever because I love vampires. But there are layers. There are layers to it that I only talk about with trusted individuals. There are more layers as well, but that's the surface of it. And yeah, fully support blasting over any tattoos that you don't like, especially if it's a design that you enjoy more. Yeah, at the end of the day, you only have one body, in theory, for now.
Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed the Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price.
You get to choose
To wit.
how you decorate your temple.
Oil burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
The promise
Oh.
broken.
The Ravenous
The
Cross.
price
That's fair enough.
paid. You know the terms.
I think I
Get
understand why
used to the new
you're covering it.
form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Yeah, I was going to say something. I forgot what I was going to say now. Yeah, your body is a temple. You get to choose how you decorate the walls. And you are the god it is dedicated to. So don't let anyone else dictate that to you, because they're not the ones who have to live in your body at the end of the day. Right. Huh, I've forgotten to do something. Interesting. Right, bear with me a moment, folks. Objects too. It's doing two very short things. I'll do that later. Thanks for Fortnite and chatting with some good people. Glad to hear it. Enjoy. Enjoy, Dachi. We're going through the same altitude squids. Wow, I fucked up those words. Squiff's sleeve.
First in my heart.
That sounds good.
Gods damn her straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said.
Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
I don't think I got to see the full thing, Kel. But I have no doubt that Squiff picked a good artist. No doubt whatsoever. So hopefully I will get to see it at some point. I would like that. I miss Squiff a lot.
All these years. You'd think it's a lesson I'd have well learned. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts.
No, really?
Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
No, I've had the same artist do all of my tattoos. He's fantastic. He gave, like, because I explained, this will say a lot about what I'm like privately. But yeah, I obviously told him the whole backstory behind why I was getting the Crusader tattoo covered. And the whole time, throughout the whole, like, 3 hours or so it took to cover it up, he referred to me as Adolf. The whole time, and to this day he still winds me up about it. It's all done in jest, but yeah. I get on with my tattoo artist very well. He knows me, he's known me for probably over 10 years now. He did my very first tattoo. He's done all of my most recent work as well. Like, every single bit of ink I've got is either him or his wife. But we will talk each other's ear off about film and TV and games. And I taught him D&D last time I was there. So I'm looking forward to the next time I go back and he will be like, what have you done? What have you introduced me to this world? I'm gonna get him to watch the D&D movie next. Then he'll be sold.
It's not unrelated.
But yeah,
I wish I could
great.
tell you more. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Aww. Tell Squiff I still have the Rack Attack shirt. I still have my Rack Attack baseball shirt. I would wear it a lot more often if I could. But it shrank in the wash. But I still have it. That's from 10 years ago I got divorced. Aww. Sucks. Hey, if I can track him down. The EU's a big place, but if he's still doing tattoo work, I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will. Getting on with your tattoo artist is great. I fear the day mine retires because then I'll have
be
to
honest,
stop getting
soldier.
tattoos.
I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
I'm sure the shirt's around. Yeah, I still have mine. I was very sad when it shrunk in the dryer. But that might actually fit me now. I've lost a lot of weight since I last tried it on, so hopefully I'll be able to wear it again.
Gobsmacked, really. But grateful. Really grateful. I could learn a thing or two from a man like that. Hopefully we won't turn into mind flayers first.
Right, so I know what I need to do. Oh, Gale, you're not looking too good, buddy. You need a snack, is that what it is? Right, let's put that up. Hey, Gale. I'm gonna rotate you into the party.
I can't help feeling Will got off lightly. The wrath of the hells is second only to the wrath of the heavens. Having a devil in our camp will certainly make things interesting. Never a dull day, is there?
I have a magical artifact you'll be
That is
interested in.
most gratifying to hear. May I?
That. Take this.
Thank you.
Oh, guys, I'm so excited about the new patch for this game. I saw a tweet and the headline was all your origins are getting evil endings now too, and I'm just sat here so excited.
That hit the spot.
I'm so
I could
keen.
feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside.
There is a
metaphorical demon.
there is
I
a
haste to
reason
point out,
I am
but no
doing
less
the
dangerous.
highest honor mode now.
And no less bound to wake up again to continue
because
its
I'm going to be
ravages.
playing a lot of evil characters in
Such
the
is
near
the
future.
nature of all monsters.
I can't wait.
Oh, it's not so bad once you get used to it. And, on the plus side, my tower in Waterdeep has never been so free of clutter. Sincerely, though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told. I bow to your boundless kindness.
You're adorable, Gale.
What's on your mind?
Join me.
Would that I could.
Trade
Back
places
in
with
the
Will.
thick of things at last. Oh, how exciting.
Oh. Gale has Labrador energy too. Maybe not Labrador energy, but he definitely has dog guy energy. You just gotta be patient with him. Right. So did I do how have I got that? Okay. I got a few bits and pieces to do. Let's go to bed because we got a busy day ahead of us. Oh my goodness. There we go. I'm just game, please. I'm gonna get Karlach situated, I think. Then I've got some bits that I need to carry on with in the back of it.
Flowers, leaves, grass. Can't beat it.
Hey, Sleeps.
I was raised in the city. I'm more used to feeling cobblestones underfoot than grass and fallen leaves.
Before I went to Avernus, I'd have agreed with you. Nothing quite like Baldur's Gate, is there?
Nothing in my recollection, anyway.
Saving the Grove. Yeah, I am currently working through a playthrough where I am not saving the Grove.
What's hiding here?
And it hurts. It hurts. I'm doing the classic Minthara recruitment run.
Not to my taste, certainly.
Also the full murder run. So everyone dies. All of the worst decisions, basically. The darkest timeline. However you want to put it. Is me as a player, I hate it. Because I love these characters. you know,
village is falling to pieces.
I love Gale,
Exactly
I love
how
Karlach,
strong
I love Will, I love Halsin.
Blame the gobs.
You know, losing those characters hurts.
But hey, maybe we can scare up a few dusty bottles of wine somewhere.
But as a storyteller,
I like your way of
it's
split any
so good.
takings we find.
I love
Sister,
that you've got that
you've
freedom.
Got a deal.
From a storytelling perspective, it is the best game I have ever played because so many stories nudge you towards the good and honorable ending to the point where the evil endings are kind of crap and half-assed. I love that they're giving us all this evil. And I love that they're giving us more because it is so good and it's so well written and believable and it has impact and weight to it. So I just hope that they do it all justice. I know you're spoiling. Thank you. Yeah, I want to go into it without any, or with the smallest amount of knowledge I can. Obviously, I've got a lot of knowledge from playing the game so much. But the less I know before it goes in, the better.
Weapon blueprints. The master blacksmith's work.
Not too refined here. Just quick ideas sketched out.
Oh, why are they so rude about the blacksmith, though? That's what I want to know. But yeah, I'm keen to see what happens next. The only thing that I've had spoiled for me so far is the fact that there are Origin evil endings coming, which I kind of suspected they would do, but had confirmed to me by the official Larian account today. So I'm like, on the one hand, I'm a little sad because I would have loved to have gone in without knowing that. On the other, I still haven't completed all of my non-evil Origin playthroughs. In fact, I've not completed a single Origin playthrough yet. So I'm less upset about knowing that because I would have been surprised if they hadn't done it. However, I don't want to know anymore. It is so close, and I have avoided it so far. I don't know when it's coming, but it's coming soon enough that I'm like, okay, we can do this now. All I'm gonna say is, I'm going away for a couple of weeks soon. I'm on holiday for a couple of weeks. If they drop it while I'm on holiday, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be so pissed. Because I don't want to spend my holiday on my laptop, like, desperately trying to get Baldur's Gate 3 working. I want to enjoy it with my amazing speakers and spectacular gaming setup, not on some pokey-ass laptop in a hotel room somewhere. But, I joke. I can't wait for patch 7. I'm happy to wait as long as it takes. I just really hope I get a chance to play it before I go away. They will. Well, they've got until October. I'm away in October.
Trap. Time to dance.
Let's see if I can disarm this. Should have brought my rogue, but yes. Oh, I need by one, you bastard. I'll be happy as soon as we have a release date for this.
Weapon blueprints. They call for Sousa bark. If only I knew where to find some.
I know they won't be rushing it. Yeah, and I'm fine with the fact that they're not rushing it.
Infernal metal. That's what my engine's made of. Hang on to that.
Oh, don't worry, Karlach. I will. I'm fine that they won't rush it. I joking. I will wait as long as it takes. But I am also incredibly keen and incredibly eager to play this new patch. Because the evil endings interest me more. Because the good endings are cool, and they're fun, and they're satisfying, and it's not that I don't like them. But the
seems simple enough.
Variety, the freedom, and the amount of choices that you make that lead to where you end up are so much more obvious in evil endings. It makes such a big difference. And as I said before, the Dark Urge storyline fascinates me. I am completely obsessed with it. And don't worry, I'm not spoiling. But yeah, I love the Dark Urge. Holding off on it for the patch? Yeah, I'm doing what I said I was doing, but I'm also going into the Dark Urge without any prior knowledge ended up being the best gaming experience of my life, and I don't think I will ever replicate it. So yeah. I'm extremely passionate about Dark Urge. We've done that. But yeah, I'm not going to talk about Dark Urge anymore just in case we accidentally spoil anything. But yeah, I cannot wait for this new patch. It's going to be great. No time. Yeah, that is the downside. I'm just gonna do this. Like, these are all my current playthroughs. That one is ready for patch 7, as is that one, as is that one. That's my current everything dies, everything is bad. That's an honor mode that I'm doing in my off time. That's my current main offline character. Like, I know all of these characters. They all have backstories. They all have different personalities, different reasons that I'm doing their playthrough. Like, there's an Astarion run in there as well. That's for research purposes more than anything, because I'm writing a lot of Astarion-based stories. And I wanted some research. But yeah, I play this game a lot. I play a lot of different characters in this game. Yeah, I want to uncover everything I can about this game. Anytime for 2 guilds, 14 characters slowly chipping away at the new X pack. 4-player bard troop, Baldur's Gate, nice.
Who knows how long it'll take these folks to get there on foot.
And work 3D printing, yep.
If they make it.
They're slow, vulnerable. Half or more will die
Obviously I have the day job, which is quite demanding. I have stream. I have my fitness, which is being chipped away at
We can't save them all.
as extensively as I can. But it is hard because it's hard. Fitness is not easy when you're chronically ill. Oh, Gale. Gale needs his snacks. But at least we can do this while we're here. This is why I normally keep them with me. Fitness needs to be a higher priority, but I'm so tired and sore. Oh, believe me. Believe me. I get it. Yeah. When I talk about fitness, please bear in mind fibromyalgia. Fibromyalgia. Everything hurts and I'm exhausted all the time. So I have chronic illness to manage, which is a full-time job in its own right. So believe me, I get it. But even just doing 5-minute walking is better than nothing. And I've got to the point now where I was doing 5 minutes of walking a day, and that was it. That was all the exercise I could cope with. And it would be like, it would hurt the next day from walking 5 minutes. That's where my fitness started. Now I'm doing about an hour every other day, combining proper weightlifting with cardio, you know, seeing actual physical changes to my body as a result of the exercise, kind of level of exercise. But it took a long time to get there. So I believe it. But genuinely, I know that that's what everyone says, just 5 minutes. Just do 5 minutes. And then you can stop. 5 minutes a week. If you can't find time to do 5 minutes a week, then the problem is not your motivation, it's what you're doing. Like, what else you're doing outside of fitness.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile.
Hey, Clark's welcome in. I love Fireball too, it's such a great spell. 66 plus 6 damage at base level. Wicked spell. Thank you. I don't talk about fitness stuff just to, like, boast, by the way. It's just, when I do talk about it, I'm talking about it from the perspective of someone who has had to fight their way up from 0. About as close to 0 fitness as you can get. So I completely understand. I don't talk about it as to brag. I talk about it as, yeah. I get how hard it is. I really, really do. And it's okay if you can't do it. Just, like, yeah. Like I said, 5 minutes. Even if all you do is stand up, do a lap around the room, and sit back down again. That's more than you did the day before. And you can build from there. Just be patient with yourself as well. Give yourself a break. Gail's getting cranky because he needs a snack. He's got a tummy.
It is a strange experience. Each time anew, like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. Somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite...
Okay, Astarion, calm down. Astarion's not here. Astarion's back at camp. Gale. Happening.
The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
Yeah, it was. That was expensive. Could have earned gold from that, Gale. When are you gonna pay me back, huh? No, I'm kidding. I get it. Yeah, it's amazing how many people in this group have chronic illnesses, huh?
Need anything else?
Gale needing a specific substance to stay alive.
You're not the only one in need.
Needing certain repairs to be able to function. We won't talk about Astarion because I won't shut up. But yeah. I love that chronic pain is represented in Shadowheart as well. Albeit quite lightly, but still, it's there. Let me tell you, chronic pain rep is so rare. Just the fact that it's there at all makes me happy. I'm so glad. Yeah, exactly. Larian did a really good job of giving us items for Gale. Yeah, the mental troll. Yeah, we. I've spoken about laser at length. The whole growing up with unrealistic expectations thing. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. God. Arian did such a good job with this game. I know I keep banging on about it, but they really do deserve all of the accolades they get. Welcome back, Cracks. Gale is a great disposal system. Costs a fortune in upkeep, though. The Varnus be with you.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon. I am not grumpy. Scowl on your face, front and troll. You're an idiot.
Roland's "I am not grumpy" is one of my favorite lines in the game. Every time I hear it, it makes me grin.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
all of the companions.
Spent a good bit of time
all
in
of
the
the
house.
companions have all the characters actually.
Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel.
They have
The devils were
so much
delighted
depth
when
in
your
them.
city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized Demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help. I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Avernus. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Hey, soldier. I think we picked up some of that infernal iron already. What say you? Should I give it to him?
Passion. Oh no. No. I always try and not talk over the characters, but obviously in a game that has a lot of talking, sometimes it, it can't be helped. Yeah, every character in this, even the NPCs, feel real. And part of that will be the mocap and everything else, but I think a lot of it is down to how well written they are. They feel and react like actual personalities, not just NPCs. It's incredible. I do not have enough words to praise the writing team for Baldur's Gate because they did such a phenomenal job.
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience.
Yeah, way to rub it in.
Give me just a moment.
Jeez.
And I think... There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate.
I love how
If I'm worth my salt.
I love how the
I'll figure
characters just
something
look
out
at each
later.
other like, what the
Take
fuck are you
care,
talking
Karlach.
about?
And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way,
It's an engine for a heart.
What I wouldn't do for better tools.
Wait, this is ridiculous.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful.
Oh, we're flirting. I can't touch you though. Oh my god, correct. Okay.
Do you want to?
Of course.
I'd like that.
Yeah.
Now, let's find that infernal iron before I overheat.
Yeah. Yeah, I made a decision. I want to romance Karlach in this playthrough if I can.
Doesn't taste half bad.
We love our Labrador puppy barbarian.
Goblins, gnomes. So many ways to die.
Was that Lacrissa? Talking about how many ways to die. Excuse me, lady. Orange juice? Oh my god. If I respond to that, I'm gonna get in trouble, Corax. Technically, lava is a juice. Okay, I'm gonna need you to define juice for me, Kel. Yay, I love Karlach. I have not successfully romanced Karlach
Need anything else?
in any of my playthroughs so far, because I always get distracted.
Of course. But please, remember,
Shut the
you're not
fuck
the
up,
only one
Aaron.
in need.
No one likes you. That was a bit harsh. But I stand by my former comment. Hot sauce.
Silver.
Hot sauce is not a juice. Hot sauce is a sauce. Hence why it's called hot sauce and not hot juice. Oh, we need to chat to Zelvor before we head off. Shut up. Go the other way. Oh my god. The mobile app for Twitch is diabolical. Sorry, bear with me a moment, folks. I am getting tested. Bear with me. Why are you emailing? Good. Thank you for bearing with me, Dodge. It dumped you. What? That is just rude. So, while you were in the middle of watching a stream, they're like, you know what? You can watch someone else now. That's rude, Twitch. We were having a good conversation here about hot juice. I can't say that with a straight face.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. And you delay the ritual.
You saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense.
I really hope this doesn't break my Paladin Oath. Ooh, is this gonna break my oath? This cut and run doesn't feel very authentic to protect the light, shield the hearth. But why don't you get rid of her feels very cutthroat. Doesn't feel very neither of these feel very paladinish, is what I'm saying. I really don't want to break my oath in this conversation. Oh. Go on then.
A low thought. But I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered
Please don't
it.
break my oath.
But the druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance. I can't manage that. But they've already let you pass once.
I'm only suggesting it. I'm not actually, you know, committing to... I'm gonna be, like, I feel like a paladin would be offended as being...
It doesn't sit well with me either. But to get these people to safety, there's nothing I won't do. You'd be well rewarded
If this
for the
conversation
risk.
breaks my oath, I'm gonna be
But
so
if that
mad.
won't sway you, there's nothing more to discuss.
Phew. Okay.
No, sir.
No oath break.
But if there's a clear path past those goblins,
Cool.
they'll find it.
Yes.
Wait. We have to return to Zeblo still?
Our time grows short. If Korga won't abandon her madness, then we'll have to try the road, goblins or no.
I want to discuss
What is
something
it?
else. Oh, okay. Why is that still highlighted? Okay, I'm gonna ignore Zevlor, because if for no other reason than I don't think Finn is smart enough to go back after this. I mean, she's intelligence 8. Like, they're not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed. And we didn't break our oath. I don't want to risk breaking our oath just for the sake of a little bit of RP. Because that's a lot of hours being put at risk. You're not grumpy. Yes, you are, Rowan. And we love you for it. I was still in the shed. What the fuck are they? Look. Intelligence 8. We have a disadvantage on anything intelligence based. Our memory is awful and we are not bright. Like, I think even Karlak's got 10. No, we got... Hey! We got nearly the same stat line as Karlak. I love that. Caveman build. Kinda, yeah. You know what? Best girl gets best girl slut. Yeah, we've gone for the lovable goof. The basically will rip your arm off but give you a hug afterwards. You know how big dogs are usually the friendliest ones? Yeah, strength 17. So nearly godlike strength. Charisma 15. So we're super charming about it. But we have not got two brain cells to rub together. Which is fine. Let's go this way. I just realised I forgot to cast Speak with Animals.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Yeah, pulling a push door is very on brand. What happened to your friend?
An oil bear. Please, do you have any...
Shut up, Andric. Do you serve the Absolute?
No?
Wait.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head.
Remember, intelligence 8. What is that?
Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna. New recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. They are a true soul. Mind them. They will. They.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
Why are you out here? The wilderness is dangerous.
We know that all too well. But the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here.
These fugitives. Tell me more.
We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
Oh, we are not smart, so I'm gonna go for number 4. I'm a survivor of that crash. Looks like you found me.
You? Brenna, kill them!
What do you mean? Kill me? But I didn't do anything. I knew this was gonna happen, but I'm not particularly worried about these guys, if I'm honest.
Time to push my luck again. Hope your soul is in good hands.
Oh, rude. You dodged. Go on, Karlak, get him. I knew I could rely on you, Karlak. Alright, Gale. He's getting so badly injured from the tiniest thing.
No time
Just
to
a
rest.
little acid, Gale. And it doesn't count as an oath break
Strange
because
power
they attacked me
resonates
first.
within the corpse.
Who
It calls
calls?
to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves. let its host's memories go to waste. The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Can't find any fixes, firstly. No worries, Kel. I appreciate you checking though. Thank you. Experience could nourish you, strengthen you. But these are illithid tadpoles. We protect nature and balance. And these go against nature. So I'm gonna use the strength. Tadpole is toying with you. Resist it. I'm gonna take these. And take a guidance as well. So we've got 4 to 7 bonus on this. 8 up. Ooh. That's rude. We are not rolling well today. Good grief. Do I want the hill giant strength? Give me another 2. No, our odds. Yeah, see, our odds are fine. I was going to say the odds are in our favor, and I thought that was tempting fate, so I didn't say it.
Your muscles loosen. The tadpole breaks free of its deceased host. Your mind is your own again. For now.
I feel like that was a little bit of paladin strength coming in rather than intelligence. I feel like Finn would have just been like, actually, you know what? No. I will not let my brain get messed around with by something outside of my own brain. There's not enough of my brain lying around to be messed with. Okie dokie. There we have that now.
Don't waste a step.
We have had that experience. I like seeing all of these and trying to work out who was in them. So I think this is where Will came out. Oh no, Will wasn't in a pod. So, and Gale broke out before the crash.
I wish I had a bag of holding.
So, Sarian had one nearby. We freed Shadow from hers. Lae'zel got freed from hers. Who was in that pod?
Let's see.
An empty mind flare vessel. If its occupant survived, then nowhere to be seen.
Could have been Karlach's. I mean, geographically, I think it's closest. Because that's where we are. And then Karlach ends up down here. Still a bit of a ways to go, but... I mean, we find Will here. But he was chasing Karlach through the Nautiloid. So I don't think Will actually ends up in a pod outside of his origin run. Likewise, I don't think Karlach actually ends up in a pod. The only ones who do, it could be Gale actually. But Gale breaks out before he lands, so it might be that that's where his pod lands. I can't believe I'm actually trying to work this out. So that's where the pod is. That's where Gale ends up. So, yeah. That works out. Because Gale ends up in this portal here. That's where you find him. I had to have been in pods though, I thought. Well, that's the thing. They end up on the Nautiloid because they're chasing each other through. But then it never explains how they get tadpoled. So maybe it's part of the infection process. I'm not sure, is the honest answer. Yeah, maybe they weren't in a pod on that one. But they do mention seeing us on the Nautiloid. Like, Karlak specifically says, fuck me, it's you from the Nautiloid. So, at some point, they saw us. It's unclear when. But yeah, I mean, personally, I've always thought it was, like, one of the companions' pods. I just wasn't ever sure whose. He in the river and got a tadpole? That's a different kind of tadpole, correct? You don't want those kind of tadpoles. You don't want river tadpoles. Right. What do we have to do? We have that. King's Rest. I don't know if I want to do this yet. I think what I'm gonna do is this bit. Yeah, it wouldn't make sense for her to see you from the ground. But she sees you on the ship. Part of me thinks that she sees you in a pod as she's running away from Will. And that's how she sees you? That would make sense. Because when you wake up on your pod, there's a big old hole in the side of the ship. It could very well be that that is the hole that Karlak came in through. Because Will describes her jumping on board as it goes over the blood wall. So it could be that she spotted you as she was running away from Will when she jumped in the ship. Or she saw you as you were running past, like Astarion did. Because Gale never mentions what he sees on the Nautiloid. He just mentions that he was there.
Apart from an overgrowth of moss, the well looks unremarkable.
Investigation. Oh no. Investigation is intelligence based. I forgot. Oh, that's close. Yeah, Karlak goes from the front lines of the Blood War to jumping on the Nautiloid, somehow getting tadpoled, and then she ends up by the side of the river. Or down by the river, if you will. It doesn't explain how the tadpole gets there.
Dry stones line the wall. At the bottom, something gleams in the dappled light.
I'm down a bucket rope.
Better not disturb these webs. Whatever wove them would be much too large for my liking.
Aw, I didn't know Gale was afraid of spiders. I know, it's always bugged me. I just want to know. You know, I just want a simple answer to who was in that pod. Because there's a pod near Astarion when you find him on the side. So if I can't pull up the map now. But there's a pod near Astarion, so it tracks that he's probably come out of the pod near him. Obviously we free Shadowheart from her pod. Lae'zel frees herself from her own pod that we see in the intro cutscene. we obviously get out fast. So the only people who could theoretically still be in a pod unaccounted for are Karlach, Will, and Gale. Now, Karlach and Will were running around the ship. Now, that's not to say that they weren't, you know, running around and then subsequently got captured and tadpoled, and that's how they ended up like that. In which case, it would make sense that that is one of their, like, either Karlach or Will's pod. Or it could be Gale's pod, because he uses magic to blast out through the window, sees that he's about to crash land, then uses magic again, as he says, to reach out with a weaving of words and ends up in the portal. Again, that also makes sense. But it bugs me. You winning the intelligent throw is like using the run equation of getting the right answer. Exactly correct. I feel like I'm, you know, Charlie Day in front of his string board at the moment. I want to say it's Karlach. I think it also could be Gale. I think it's less likely that it's Will's, but it could also be Will's. But they are the three prime candidates, assuming, of course, it's not some random squid. And by squid, I mean Mind Flayer. Oh, wait. Hang on. Oh, it doesn't affect my AC, so I'm going to keep those on. Yeah, I mean, he mentions falling, reaching out with the weave, and then ending up in the stone. So, I mean, if he, like, blasted himself outside, it would make sense. But then it could just as easily have been Karlach, who got captured while she was running through the Nautiloid, tadpoled, shoved in, and then as she was falling, just punched her way out. And then has been running ever since. Because that tracks for Karlach's personality. Like, she is not someone to stay still. Oh, cool. So, it could have also been Karlach's. I want to say it's Gale's, but I can't say with any certainty it's Gale's without more information, basically. But this is how much I think about this game. If you want an insight into how my brain works when it fastens onto a story, this is how my brain is like. This is what my head does with stories. It runs down these rabbit warrens, trying to figure out all the details. And frustratingly, I know full well that there probably isn't an answer to this question. Or if there is, it's probably just, yeah, it belongs to a Mind Flayer. It's one of the Mind Flayers that's on the ship, you know. Or it was an empty one. It's just a red herring. I did get to confirm one thing, though. I did get to confirm one thing. The Mind Flayer that you find dying right towards the beginning of the game is the same one that you end up meeting again later on in a certain ritual with a certain hobgoblin. I got to confirm that the other day, which is quite nice. Why do you think Karlach would get distracted by something shiny? Oh, she absolutely would. They have see invisibility? What? They don't have that on other difficulties. Oh no! I'm a little scared. And they are monstrosities. Okay. Oh boy, this is gonna be scary. Interesting. Yeah, that scares me a little. I'm not gonna lie. But here we go. We are a bit underleveled for this as well, which is even more scary. God, I hate the way the eticaps move. It's so gross. Right. I forgot to give Kalak a... Yes. Good job, Karlak. So hit the Ettercap, removed infested, and also hit the web, which dropped that guy, doing 2 points of damage. Yes. Pod is near a certain cave. Yes, it is. That's the pod that we're trying to figure out.
Last board is set.
Oh shit! I forgot to use arcane recovery. I Google and found Reddit questions. Someone says Will or Karlak is what they guessed. Yeah, that's what I guessed as well. Like Kel brings up an interesting point of it being a few days between us meeting Karlak and like the paladins have been chasing her for a couple of days. So that is a good point. I don't know is the honest answer. And it bugs me that I don't know. I want to say Karlak, but it could just as easily be Gale.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
No, we missed. Did not want to miss that. Oh, no, poison. That's why. I appreciate you googling that, though, actually. I think it's one of those things that we're never gonna really get, you know, proper confirmation on, because it's one of those things that ultimately it doesn't really matter. It's just fun to know.
I don't fancy their chances.
You found a thing? Is this about the pod? Or is that something else? Okay. Do you find out in a particular type of playthrough? Is all I'm gonna ask.
So much for peace.
Okay. And then I'm also gonna do that. There's a thing you might do. Okay. Interesting. Hey, we got one. Go on, please, I'm fine. Yes. There is an advantage. There is reason that I let myself get set on fire. Damn it, that guy's infested, so we can't touch him. You could do it now, but not sure if you can find it. What sort of playthrough will I find out?
One, two.
Because ultimately, I'm probably gonna do one of every kind of playthrough, if I can. You done any Origin runs? Not yet, no. Okay. Whose Origin run is it? Gonna do regular old fire. Yeah. Hard to answer? Okay, no worries. I appreciate you being considerate of not spoiling. Damn it. Okay. When we move it back. And his face. Nice. Okay. You're still not. Wait, you're. Oh. I thought the Ettercap was poisoned for a second. I got really confused. If it's a particular Origin playthrough, I will probably be able to work it out from that. I do plan to do Origins at some point. But it's a big game, you know, with a lot of different options, so obviously I haven't got to it yet. Nice. Focus on getting Karlach some health, please.
But to keep going.
Come on, man. Don't get poisoned, Gale. Don't you do it. You suck. No, that was mean. Gale doesn't suck. But I'm not pleased.
Frostbite does wonders.
2 years old? That's cool.
Quite ready for you.
Alright, let's go. Finn, sweetie.
No one back home will ever believe
Stop
this.
it. Please. Don't loot the Ettercaps. You'll get poisoned. Looks like early access. That's cool. That's fine.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Like I said, if it's Origin stuff, I'll find out. Eventually.
I'm ready.
But thank you for looking, and thank you for letting me know that it's an Origin run. That's all I really need to know. It's like, if I want to find it out, this is what I gotta do. It makes me so mad that I can't get that. Like, even as Karlak,
magic.
Hey, good looking.
I can't get it. Because it's out of reach because they get stuck in the wall. It makes me so mad.
I wonder what the next move is.
Just sits there taunting me.
This way. All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
And thank you for taking a look at that for me, Nash. Spurred band. I'm taking that for now. Small thing you might or you might not find out. We'll see. I'll get there eventually. I think after this run, there's going to be a series of evil runs on the channel. I already said I was going to do a fully evil Dark Urge, but I'll probably do some evil Origins too.
No time to dally.
Or just Origin runs in general. Hey, Jody, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. You're a sweetie. You're too kind.
Light on my feet.
I hope it's going well for you.
What's in here?
Okay. That's that. So another painting on Monday? Congratulations. Fully deserved. That is awesome news. I'm super happy for you. Congratulations on sounding nice.
There is work to do.
You're doing so well with all of that. I'm so proud of you for carrying on with all of that, all of the art, and sticking with it. What do you mean crazy? You deserve to sell all of the paintings. I've seen your work. It deserves to sell.
Won't stop me yet. At the ready.
I'm glad people are finally seeing your work for the amazing stuff that it is. Dachi, thank you very much for the hydrate. Please bear
something good here.
2 moments. Oh, and a posture check too. Thank you very much. Hope everyone's sitting comfortably. Don't forget to stretch. Relax your shoulders. Unclench your jaw. Take a quick break from the screen if you need it. Take a short rest. I hope everyone's got something tasty to drink, or at least some water. That's what I'm drinking tonight because I've had so much caffeine today just to try and stay awake. Right. Now we were talking earlier about how much fun it gets when you actually go after the things that you want to do rather than what everyone tells you should do. And I was kind of thinking of you as well when I was talking about it, because I know that you wanted to pursue art for a lot longer than you have pursued art. And you seem a lot happier doing art than what you were doing before. Forgive me if I've gotten that wrong, but that's what it seems like from the outside. Alright, so we have a bit of a plan going here. We're gonna squish the spiders, get the gemstone. Then we're going to go deal with the knoll situation. And then honestly that will probably be all we've got time for today. But I'll try and remember where we're at on
Need anything else?
on Thursday.
But please, remember.
I'm so nervous about
you're not the
wiping
only
now.
one in need.
Mainly because the spider fight is shockingly difficult. And I'm kind of scared because I've not done it on honor mode, and I wasn't expecting the spiders to have new abilities. So I'm gonna be gearing up for a big fight. I know I've done a lot of selling. Honestly, it's just kind of a hazard of this part of the game. You just end up picking up a lot of junk. So apologies. But at least you're dealing with someone who knows immediately what they can and can't sell. I don't know about your horse body and human upper torso and how much you weigh. That is quite cool. You can roll that up in D&D, and it is really cool. I'm gonna take those back actually. One like those. As much as I love the Warhammer. Oh wait. Never mind. I forgot the sword of justice is two-handed. Okay. Cool. I'm surprised that people could say just buy out for $800 plus. Yeah. Yeah. I mean.
No helping it.
I commission artists on online. I commissioned one to do to do some art of my Baldur's Gate 3 main character, and it feels like such a privilege. You know, it is 100% a frivolous spend, you know, non-essential and all that sort of thing.
Well, something close.
But it's so crazy to me that it's something that can just be done. You know, you can go up to an artist and be like, hey, can I give you money and you give me really nice art? And they'll go, yeah, sure. Like, what? Excuse me? Looking for something that hits a little harder there, Darren. That's two-handed. Some flail is not really what I was after there.
I think that's everything.
Damn druids. Who uses wooden tools?
You know, you can pick up patches for them and gear and so on for the vendor. Yeah, I'm aware. The problem is when I do that, I lose track of what I've got. Because I've got so many different playthroughs, I organise my bags in exactly the same way across the playthroughs so I don't lose track of what I've got. Otherwise, if I have it all in different patches and stuff, I will lose, you know, key items and things like that. But yeah, I appreciate you you letting me know. Otherwise I just can't do it that way, unfortunately. Right.
I
I've known people who are hungry for power, but Gale takes it a bit too literally for my liking.
Even my tab's
I
smiling at him.
wonder how he does it.
It's not fair.
Why he does it.
I never stood a chance.
I'm sure all will be revealed in time, but I don't like it. A waste of perfectly good treasure.
Okay. I need you in my party.
Perhaps if you lost a follower or two, I prefer to travel in smaller groups. It's more intimate.
I could do with the rest.
Well, in that case, I'm all yours.
Stop it. The only mod you use is bags. That I have heard a lot of good stuff about that mod. But yeah, I currently don't use any at all.
Should be easy.
It better be fucking easy, Astarion. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, that mod sounds great. But yeah, I just don't have any. I'm waiting for official mod support, to be honest, before I start looking at it. At this point, it will be more hassle than it's worth to try shifting around that. Alright, Lae'zel.
I've got a long road ahead.
And now, we have Hammerhaft, which is a slightly better hammer. Oh, but it's two-handed! Bollocks! I might just have to switch to two-handers. I think we went... give me a moment. Sorry, folks. This is a bit of shenanigans going on here. I can't remember what we did for our attributes, and I can't remember where to find it. I don't think we... Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we went defense for our fight style, which means as long as we're wearing armor, we're making good use of our character. So I can use a two-handed weapon. I just lose the +2 to armor class from having a shield, which, considering I get a boost in damage and the fight that I'm about to do, I think I'm okay sacrificing that for now. And then I can switch about later on. It's hard to go back to not using it. I had that problem in WoW when I was playing. I got hooked.
Gale is positively voracious.
On certain mods.
Well,
I can't go back after
let him
that.
suck up all the magic he needs, as long as he doesn't snack on a Githyanki's silver sword. Make space, and my might is yours. Ready for battle.
Yeah, you are. I love Lae'zel so much. He's such a good character. Okay. So I've picked all of these characters for very specific reasons. And the primary one is the fact that I know that I can complete this fight normally while I've got all these characters in my party. So I'm hoping that the trend will track. Uh-oh. Pretty.
Oh. My, you startled me. It's miles away.
I want to make a sense. Oh, that would be amazing. I haven't looked at mods. I will probably end up dabbling in visual mods just to give myself more variety in appearances. That will probably be where I start. But in terms of actual like functionality or classes or things like that, I'm gonna wait and see. Everything alright. I'm not gonna go for the Paladin option here.
More or less. I was lost in prayer, of all things. Mystra, for indeed it was her image I conjured, commands all magic. Salvation, if such a thing exists, is hers to bestow or withhold. And yet even now, more than I fear losing my own self and soul, I fear losing my command of her art.
Magic is my life. I've been in touch with the weave for as long as I can remember. There's nothing like it. It's like music, poetry, physical beauty, all rolled into one and given expression through the senses. Would you like to experience this?
Sorry about the ads, folks. I have them turned down to the barest minimum, but Bezos still wants his pound of flesh. Would I like to experience this? Sure.
Then follow my lead.
I do want to romance Karlach in this, but this is no scene for Gale.
Now you.
Oh my god. As slowly and precisely as you can. I've never not had crazy high sleight of hand. Or at least it's very rare for me not to have really high sleight of hand checks. I normally play a rogue.
You feel something strange, like a kind word and a kind touch at the same time. It's warm and comfortable.
Excellent. Now, repeat after me. Athran Mistraril Kantrak Eo.
So you're gonna romance Will? I was thinking about it. But I love Karlach so much. Will is the sensible choice if I want to go for one that complements the party makeup the best. But I do love Karlach. I don't know, I will see what happens. I don't think I'm gonna romance Gale though, just because I'm doing his romance track on another playthrough. That's the only thing. I don't want to duplicate a romance track that I'm already doing. So it will be between Karlach, Will, or Shadowheart for this one. I'm leaning towards Karlach, but I think that's mainly just my bias showing at the moment. If I'm going purely off of party makeup, I
Suddenly,
should probably romance Shadowheart.
the scent of rose water and a sense of well-being. A sliver of weave that tastes sweet on the tongue.
Very good. Now, I want you to picture in your mind the concept of harmony, as true as you can.
I haven't romanced Will yet, so that might be fun. I don't know.
You see, or is it sense, the presence of a woman. The woman who hovered over Gale's palm. There's something like the anticipation of a kiss, then the pleasure of being cloaked in peace. You are safe. You are nestled in the cup of Mystra's hand.
You did it! You're channeling the weave. How does it feel?
Technically, it's not the first time I've done this because I'm a paladin. Anyway, you're a wonderful teacher, Cal.
Oh, I know.
And arrogant too.
The weave connects you. The moment feels intimate.
Satisfying end to a wonderful experience. Time to let go.
The weave evaporates, and as it does so, you realize the night feels suddenly cold and lonesome.
There we go. I blush at the smallest compliment,
There it
Jodie. It is
How
really
easily
easy to
things
make me
slip away
blush.
from us, no matter how hard they were in the obtaining. Good night. I enjoyed sharing a moment of magic with you.
Like, I've been called out for blushing over Astarion saying, "Hello, darling." So, yeah. What the heck? I don't understand what's the right. Oh, I misread that completely. So I'm just gonna go sleep in game because I probably should sleep in real life soon. God, same. It's not far off the time that I need to stop. But I feel bad. I'm not cutting streams short. I'm still gonna go until top of the hour at least. But first, can I talk to our girl?
I like Gale, but I'm keeping all my good gear well out of sight. Everything fancy he touches meets a grisly end.
I think there's something in Karlak's accent, and I don't know if it's just Sam Bayart's like natural accent coming through a bit, or if it was a deliberate choice, but it makes me smile because that's the accent I grew up on. It's that sort of soft London, Essex kind of area accent.
Die if I met Leroic and reeking of this
And you
place.
can sometimes hear it in my
Never get
voice
the
too, and it
smell
just
of my
makes me
clothes.
smile.
I'll have to burn them.
Looking for steel? I have, well,
Alright, you got
something
any good?
close.
Anything good? That's a light crossbow. Really hoping for something better than that, down and disappointing.
Feels like we're all waiting to die.
I miss my forge.
Actually, I could compliment you in person. Oh god, I'll turn the same color as Karlak. There's a next He's a bit weak. I love her. I love listening to Karlak talk. Like, she's, even though my
Need anything else?
main character in this doesn't romance her, Karlak is in my party as often as I can justify it.
Of course.
I love,
but please,
love listening
remember,
to her talk.
you're not the only one in need.
I'm just sat there properly smitten, just like, oh. Hey, Sinku, welcome in. Druid's heart. Druid's heart, I thwap thee? What did I do? Did I do something? These front ends might be useful. I don't think we've got anything else. The shield's as big as she is. You're not the only one in need. Really, Aaron? Really? Tell me more. Tell me more about how other people need shit off of me. Please. I insist. Is playing the origin characters fun? I've only played Astarion and Karlach so far, both of which I was completely enchanted by because I was just sat there like, oh my god, I get to be them. Like, I was geeking out over that. You do get some cool extra scenes and extra bits and pieces. You do. It's interesting because I've not played them very far, so I can only really comment on like the first few hours. But it's fun. It's definitely interesting. Wonder what playing Lae'zel is like. I do want to do a Lae'zel playthrough, just because I fucking adore her. I love Lae'zel so much. She's such an underrated character, and it makes me very sad that more people don't love Lae'zel. I'm raising Marie Dick. It's cool. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. It is good to see you as always. I am screwing up nearly every word I speak, so please excuse me. You're moving.
Sylvanas be
Moving
with you.
house. Hey Blue, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. This weekend, I hope it is a smooth experience for you, Sinku, and as minimally stressful as possible.
Calm yourself. They're survivors, not soldiers.
Oh,
I
Lae'zel's
failed
getting
to see the distinction.
Lae'zel's getting told off. Italy miracle. Oh no. Is it a long move, like a long distance that you're moving? Right. I feel horribly unprepared for this. Normally I have way more healing potions than I need to before I die. Oh. There.
I do so very like spicy food.
Okay, Astarion. That was uncalled for. I did not need that directly in my ear before we got started. Wait, what exactly? So, that's in response to a Lae'zel line, which I don't think we heard because I was making potions. That line is unnecessarily... Whew. Okay, that line is so unnecessary. I love that Larian put it in, but good grief. Calm down, Neil. I mean, Astarion. We all know that was Neil, though. Let's face it. Right. We need to make that. No, we don't, Jody. Not if you want me to be coherent at any point during the stream. Love to see the chat log for that one. Yeah, there we go. So, feed if you must, Astarion, but give me so much as a hungry look and I'll drive a stake through your heart. Ooh, I do so very like spicy food. I can't mimic that level of horniness in a line. I'm sorry. My voice is too fried. That's what I'm going with. Right. I'm gonna have to prepare for this one, I think. So I'm gonna go with what if you have okay. How do I take that? I take all the smites. All of the smiting. Because that's all I can really take from here. I'm gonna do Do I want to save that for heal there? Nope, we're gonna take.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more
So that's
interesting
boosted our
times.
base HP. I don't normally start doing this sort of stuff until Act 2, so you are all seeing a different side. You need no armor for that to work, so I can't use mage armor. I'm going to use haste on myself. Do I want to use anything on Lae'zel? Probably not at this stage, but I'll take elixir. Oh, wait, is haste concentration? Yes, it is. So I'm going to take that and then cast haste on the first bit. Phew. I am a little bit stressed about this. This fight is tough, which is why I'm mildly stressed, because I don't want to screw it up, basically.
Not over. Then through.
Oh, I think we left a bunch of fire arrows on Karlak. Damn it. Right.
Let's play.
I appreciate the Bruce Almighty quote there. The other voice line that would be good redeemers on. No. We're not doing Ascend of the Starian in this stream. I have not been able to do Ascend of the Starian in a private playthrough yet. Never mind a public one. And when I say do, I mean I have not been able to successfully Ascend a Starian in any of my playthroughs. And that is not because I haven't had the option, it's because I just can't. I can't yet. Like, this game, and especially Astarian storyline, has its hooks deep into all of my, like, emotional strings, I guess. And Ascended Astarian is a big issue for me. Emotionally speaking. Oh god, I don't want to start the fight from here. Phew, why are you so close? Right, that's got him. Cool. So what that has done is made my life a bit easier. Which means I can go up here and start the fight in the way that I like to start it. Now, do I have any potions of poison resist? Because that'd be super useful. Nope. Screw the eggs need to go. Yeah, I try to get as many of them as I can. The one that I usually struggle with is the batch over here. But having just one batch is a lot easier to handle than having all three sprung on you. I've done the fight with all three getting hatched in Tactician, and it sucked. Even with... I had 2 Assassin Rogues, Lae'zel and Shadowheart, so big damage output, big options to keep, like, to sustain. I went in fully prepped as well, like, fully long rested, all with, like, all the buffs I could stack on myself, and I still really struggled.
What now?
Just because of the sheer number of bites that you get and just the little chip damage. And you'll see, this fight is tough. Or maybe not, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. But I have tactics that work. In theory. Or we might just wipe here and that will be the end of stream. Alright, can you please just pick a lane, lady? I want to get on with this fight.
Time for some fun.
You missed. Oh, the spider webs are. Oh, the spider webs are tough. Oh shit! That's a legendary action. What does that do? No. Uh-oh, I'm panicking already. Once per round, if her offspring is attacked, this creature will try and encase the attacker in Gossamer Tomb. Creature is entombed in infested spider silk and cannot move or take actions. Unless the silk is removed with acid or fire damage, it will explode, dealing 8 to 80 poison. What? What? Oh no! I really hope she doesn't have too many of that. What the fuck? I was not prepared for that. Oh my god. Once per round as well, holy shit. Guys, I think I fucked up. I think I fucked up real bad. I was not prepared for that. Oh shit. Welcome to honor mode. Oh my god. Seriously, the first hit's a crit as well. I'm so glad I still have the immune to web shit on. Right. Divine Smite.
Cutting to the chase.
Yeah. Let's go. Excessive Fiend's not dead. I am also I'm gonna hold off on Divine Favor until the matriarch gets close.
Time to strike.
That's why they all have same visibility, so you can't sneak past them. That is evil. And this is why I have Lae'zel. Because rally is so key in this. Well, we can. I'm just gonna try and focus down as much. Oh, dodged, you fuck.
My faith will protect me.
Cool. Can't drop a bed. Sweet. And then summon that over here. So I do sacrifice both of my level 2 spell slots here. But getting that extra attack in, it's needed. I think. Oh god, that is gonna be so bad. Lost Mental Mark, but that's not the end of the world. No, Finn! Don't kill Finn! Right, Astarion, you need a healing potion. Crap. That path's interrupted. Figured as much. Oh shit! Oh, that was Gossamer Tomb going off. Oh no! I'm scared, chat. I'm so scared. Oh, good grief. Okay. Can't reach there. Are you still fighting him? I've just started the fight. This is a new fight, correct? Cool. Okay. Oh, I forgot to hit haste. Can I cast haste still? No, it's an action.
Time to strike.
En, hello, welcome in. How's it going? We use your legendary action, you have. But we don't want to lose out on the guiding bolt, so we're going to do this. I hope you're doing well, Hen. It's good to see you. I'm very scared. I'm very, very scared because these spiders are scarier than they normally are. These guys are okay-ish. But this one's way scarier than it normally is. Shit. You got your legendary action back. Okay.
Take your
Okay. Okay. That does 57 damage. That is a lot of damage that we needed there. Oh, she's got legendary actions back. Been working and chilling. Oh, I'm glad you're doing well. Hey! Since when do you get 2 per turn? This is a mess. This is such a mess. Fuck. Please don't count us attacking the children. Oh, it did! Oh no. Oh no. I need to get out of this. Shit. You flying over to Australia? To the UK? Oh, I'm looking forward to hearing all about it. Crap. But first things first, Lae'zel needs to heal herself. Okay. Oh. Oh boy. Someone needs to get me out of this. It's not gonna be you, is it? Fire or acid will free her. Sorry, bear with me a moment. 3 turns remaining. Entombed in infested spider silk. Cannot move or take action. As the silk is removed with acid or fire, it will explode. Hey, okay, we're good. Oh. Okay, legendary actions are scary. This is scary. This fight is tough. Does 8d10 damage, yeah. When it explodes. It's got Gust of Tomb back. Shit.
This is worth the cost.
Right, time to pop this. If I play it right, actually, if I move here, so this is an AoE healing. Oh, I'm just out of reach. Can I just? Damn it! It doesn't get a star in. That's annoying, but it gets Lae'zel up, so that's something. And then, can I Divine Smite still? Or am I out of reach?
Think you can take me?
Okay, okay. Oh, this is terrifying. We are so hurt. We are so badly hurt, but we're hanging in. Yeah, Dachi, I hope you have a great time in the UK. I really do. Oh, we could have done with that so badly. Don't die, Shadowheart. Oh, crap. We could really have done without that. We really need this to go down. Because once we've got the I need to remember to cast haste on Finn. That wasn't gonna hit. I shouldn't have done that. We really need the matriarch to go down. Sorry, needs healing. Because once the matriarch goes down, we're free to squish the little ones.
What now?
Right, Finn. Haste yourself. And now I have. Oh, I'm out of spell slots. Crap. You are shitting me. 2. Are you shitting me? 2 HP. That's just rude. And it's just. Oh my god, that is so rude. Come on. Come on, spiritual weapon. Why do you never hit? Can we survive this round? Come on. Alright. Oh my god. This is actually agonizing. Who is lowest? Lae'zel. Lae'zel the heals. Then do we have? Come on, come on. Yes! Yes! Okay. Okay. We did it. Okay, that was the hardest bit. Theoretically, we should be okay, provided I'm smart about this. Another one down. Yeah, but the thing is, now I can squish the little ones that were causing so many problems. I couldn't squish them before because it risked the Tomb of Death explosions too much. But now I've just got these little guys to squish, and I should. If I cook this up, it means that I'm a bad player. Basically. I'm gonna do Lay on Hands Greater on Lae'zel. Of course. That's the thing, if Shadowheart goes down now, it's less of an issue, but we so badly needed her to stay up. Oh my god. From the spicy wheel. Fair enough. I've got some water. I bet everyone's got something tasty to drink. Oh my goodness.
With finesse.
Holy shit. I hate that fight so much. That is such a tough fight. I hate that legendary action. Oh my god. That spider can fuck right off.
No traps, please.
Oh my goodness. you beat that, the Gnolls should be easier. In theory, I don't know if the Gnolls have legendary actions. Because it was that tomb that made it scary, right? The thing that got my, wait, why am I incapacitated? Oh, I'm lethargic. Yeah, that was the other thing. If the haste had worn off mid-fight, I would have been dead. I would have wiped. Because I so badly needed everyone up for that.
I wonder what's down there.
It does. I don't know. I don't know who does and doesn't have legendary actions, Chody. This is my first honor run. It doesn't surprise me that the leader does, but I'd rather not get any forewarning. Because it makes it more exciting and more terrifying. That is all good. You want to know. It's all good. I know you wouldn't have said it if you hadn't realised. But yeah, I haven't looked anything up ahead of time as well, so I don't actually know what breaks these Paladin Oaths. Because the only Paladin I have played significant amount of time on in this game is an Oathbreaker, ironically enough. So that's partly why I'm doing this playthrough the way I am, is because it's a lot of, like, it's obviously honor mode, which is a big old challenge in its own right. And then Paladin, I'm only going off of my knowledge of the game and how Paladin Oaths work in general. I've not looked anything up ahead of time. So this is a challenging playthrough for me, because I'm also playing against type. I don't like playing Paladins very much. Well, that's a lie. I like playing Paladins. I have played a lot of Paladins and a lot of Lawful Good. I don't like playing Lawful Good because I find it restrictive. And my inclination is to be extremely chaotic, which is why I am the way I am. So, yeah. Oh, we did it. We survived the spiders. I'm so relieved. Legitimately, just like, was legitimately quite terrified on that one. That's a scary fight. Because in, like, 8d10, the average on that would be somewhere in the region of 40 to 50 damage. That at maximum we're at what, like, so yeah, we're at 32 at the moment. I can see exactly what I wanted to do for this one. Charisma and Constitution up. So yeah, we were at a maximum of 31 with like 5, I think, extra from aid. So it was gonna, on average, 8d10 damage will double out our damage on average. Our full HP. That is terrifying when they can do that every turn. So in theory, you can wipe in 4 turns flat if you're not careful. Thank you, Dachi. Right, and you get alert. Forever DM, not a fan of the alignment system. I don't mind the alignment system. Also a Forever DM. What I do mind is being rigid about it. I have played D&D for a very, very long time. So I come from the era of D&D where you were locked into Lawful Good and if you broke your Paladin Oath, it was more than just becoming an Oathbreaker. It was cause I vividly remember about 3 or 4 sessions in my very first D&D group because we had a Paladin who broke their oath. And it was a huge thing. And it was a good 3 or 4 sessions before we even got close to any sort of resolution on it. So yeah, I have very strong memories of what happens to Paladins on that front. But yeah, it's the alignment system, much like anything else in the DM's handbook. They're a tool. I tend to agree if your DM isn't very flexible.
Charge complete.
Sorry about that, folks. If your DM's not very flexible, then they're probably not a great DM. But that's in part.
Charge complete.
Shut up, headset. The rigidity of what we were dealing with back in my first group was in part due to the system, because we were playing advanced D&D, 2nd edition. So it in itself is a very rigid system. There wasn't a lot of flexibility for the DM there. Sorry, Darchi. My headset is being a pain at the moment and keeps running out of battery at really inconvenient times. So I apologize. Savage attacker. Did I see the cleric idea? Was that in chat? Or which cleric idea are we talking about? Okay, we didn't use as many antidotes as I thought I would. Oh, in Discord DMs all night, I have not been able to catch up with Discord. I'm so sorry, Jody. I will probably be doing that when I wake up in the morning because it's already past when I would sleep. Shadowhawk Headache Cleric. Oh, is that the Gith Cleric of Selûne? Because I've seen that around. I haven't actually. I didn't see the message, but I've seen it around. And I am a big fan of that. Yeah, I love that. I love that idea so much. The thing is, I would be the asshole who romances Shadowheart with a Gith Cleric of Selûne. Because the drama. Think of the drama. Think of the story. How good would that story be? Likewise, I was a little bit cheeky. My Lae'zel romancer is a half-elf. Because, you know, why wouldn't I make them a half-elf? Alright. Spicy village.
Shadow. Such a grim name for such a beautiful flower.
Could you not stare so blatantly in my neck when you say that, please?
Oh, but do keep calling her Flower. She'll love that.
Oh, honestly, these three are like some of my favorite traveling companions for party banter. It's one of my favorite combinations for party banter. They're so good. Right, I've just seen the time. I do appreciate you thinking of me there, Shirley. It's a great meme. It's a great concept. I will probably play it at some point because I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole who loves drama and no party. Like I'm currently my first Gale romance playthrough. I am playing a cleric of Mystra, and that should tell you quite a lot about how I am as a person and how I am in this game. Because I really like the idea and it's fun and it is a really great romance. Oh, Cody, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Time for bed. It is time for bed. I'm gonna leave it there for today. I'm gonna save it before I forget and lose all that progress. Because holy crap, I don't think I could go through the stress of that spider fight again. Yeah, I am going to be back again on Thursday. So the day after tomorrow, starting at the same time, 8 p.m. British time. I may be caught up at work again, so there is a chance I might be a little bit late. Please check the Discord. I'll update there if I'm going to be any later. But it should be 8 p.m. UK time. All the VODs are up apart from this one. This one will go up as soon as I can get it up there. So keep an eye out on YouTube if you missed any of it and want to catch up. It's all up on there. But for now, I'm going to leave it there. I'm not even going to raid because I'm tired and I'm going to go straight to bed. But for now, thank you so much for joining me. It's been lovely being back. Thank you for the subs, bits, follows, for keeping me company and taking care of me. You guys are the best. Yeah, like I said, I'll be back on Thursday, so I hope you can join me for them. But in the meantime, I hope you all have a wonderful day or night wherever you're in the world. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, and I will see you all very soon. Bye for now, folks.